We're out of the Zoom room. It's a pleasant surprise that we can do this here in the Tuscan foothills. And I've been able to convince Alessandro Tatini to come out and talk to us about how KRA have manoeuvred themselves through this terrible year, their 30th anniversary year, and they're looking ahead to the future. But last time I saw you was at ISE. What's happened since ISE and now?
At ISE, there were already the first rumors about COVID, but I believe nobody could imagine what was going about to happen. Probably a lot has changed. So it's true that here we are still enjoying the same things, so fresh air, mountains, and so on. But we had 3 months of lockdown that was serious, and I believe it's been almost the same all over. And for our industry, it's been something nobody could imagine.
When you were locked down for those first 3 months between March and June, you obviously had to communicate with everybody remotely.
Yeah.
How difficult was that?
Well, somehow it was easier than normal because we had much more time, so we could spend time talking and asking and keeping. We try to stay informed how things were developing all over. But it was a very unusual situation in which everybody was locked on, trying to do something, but without the perception of what was the meaning of it, what was expecting, what was in front of us. So a lot of time to share ideas, to brainstorm, then you could really do not that much.
You've been blessed by creating a huge portfolio of diverse products for diverse market sectors, you know, from capture on the conference and microphone scale to large format line arrays for the concert sound industry. Obviously, that's a business that's been hugely affected and stopped. But you engineer solutions which can obviously be engineered for these times. What products have you seen help you during these challenging times? Which of your portfolio has gone well?
So we discovered in the last month, for example, that the home market, home theater and anyway home audio market, it's been still there, and it is still there because people that cannot travel and they have money to invest, they want to please themselves. So they are changing screens, they are changing furniture, but also audio systems. So we discovered all over that we could have a great market there. So of course, it doesn't happen in a week that you move your focus. It's a machine that takes time, but still we did a bit. And anyway, vice versa, as soon as here and there, just a bit, the rental market restarted because few events appeared. Of course, having very lightweight systems, very easy to transport and install, very easy to segment. So the same system that you were using for huge gigs before, you can split and use for several smaller. And then that creates an advantage. So I don't want to say that we got a benefit from COVID because we got a need, just like all our other colleagues in the market. But probably the portfolio we've got and the choices we did in the past helped us to survive lighter to this big hit, let's say.
It's great coming back here and seeing that all the characters that were here before are still here. You've kept the team. That's the most important aspect, surely.
Yeah, it's a lot because building takes time and it's an investment for everybody. It's an investment for me, it's an investment for the company, and it's an investment for everybody that decided to spend a part of their life here because it is a consistent part. So I'm happy when people can stay here and, let's say, find their way.
Unlike many companies in the rest of the world where working from home has become a necessity, and a lot of those companies are now finding it hard to get their employees back into the workplace because they've adapted so well to working from home. I can't imagine that's the case here. You need the people together.
We have stacks, so we can always fire the barbecue and they feel the smell and everybody is coming back.
A secret weapon.
This is an option. We are still working also partially from home, and I believe it's still good not to be too much concentrated here. But we spent a lot of time in the last years to create the most comfortable environment in all senses we could. So I believe for everybody to be here is not stressful, it's not somehow, it's just the journey from home to here, but that's not that bad.
What have you learned most out of all this year? I mean, it's your 30th anniversary. There's been no year like this year. That's the thing.
I learned a lot on myself, that life is life and you can never relax because you know nothing about tomorrow or maybe about tonight. So it's better to be prepared, it's better to accept and to react.
Do you think we will carry on like we did before, or do you think some things will change?
Now, something will change for sure. I'm not sure it will be radically different. That I cannot predict, honestly. But something will change for sure. And we will need different arguments. So it's a lot challenging once again. We will not fall asleep. There's no way.